So we have 10 Scotch Pine bare root seedlings that we're going to plant today. So right now Brad is loosening the soil so it won't be so rocky and have so many grass clumps in it. So I'm going to go get some orange flags so we can kind of stake out where we want to put them. We're placing them right near the pond here on the upper side, right above where we hope to grow sunflowers. So we hope this will be good for them. So right down there to the right is where the iris are, and then right to the left of the iris, right above them, will be where the sunflowers go. And we'll plant those here shortly, once the danger of frost has passed and all that. Okay, so we got our rows measured out. We measured 75 feet down the strip, and so we put them every 15 feet apart, and then the second row is staggered in between the first row. So again, 15 feet in between each, and then 15 feet between each row. So right now we'll be able to mow with the lawnmower down in between. Then as they get older and bigger, then we should still be able to mow around each of the trees too with the lawnmower. So it's not scientific, but pretty close to 15 feet, I'd say.
Scotch pine, I think it's, what'd they say, 10?
They get how wide? I forgot how wide and tall.
10 or 15 feet at the base. And maybe 20 to 30 feet. I don't really know, but a lot of people use them as Christmas trees.
Christmas trees, so that's...
you can keep them shaped like that and smaller, but we'll probably let these get bigger and give us a little, break from the field here to the pond.
Yeah. Big bird flying up there.
Looks pretty good.
All right, check back with you later. Okay, so here's our first hole. Let me get one of the seedlings out. Hold this and let me get the seedling out. And tell them we got it from the, tell them what it says.
So we ordered seedlings from Virginia Department of Forestry. They have a website and sell Virginia grown trees, all native trees to Virginia. And they were out of stock a lot of things that we wanted to get, but I think this time we ordered 30 seedlings, is that right, from the state, and then we ordered a dozen or so from the Arbor Day Foundation. But these seedlings are Scotch Pine, one variety of Christmas tree type pines, and well, they have firs, but they were out of stock, like I said, of a lot of things. But so Scotch Pine, Scotch Pine, number 10. We also ordered at the same time, I think 10 red mulberry seedlings and 10
Willow oak.
yeah, willow oak. So I really kind of wanted to get some hazelnut, but I think when you ordered the Lisa got me some seedlings from the Arbor Day Foundation. I think you ordered some
Hazelnut.
hazelnut.
I think I did.
Yeah, and also beautyberry and a couple other things, red maple, or I think they gave you a free red maple.
Red maple, yeah.
Or something else I thought, but maybe not.
So what we learned with this is when you plant these, the taproot,
which is this long one, goes all the way down.
One,
middle one
has to be straight. They say
you don't want it curled up like that.
L or a J.
A lot of people plant them and they do this, and the trees die. If that root right there continues to grow and finds air, then it's over. So you want that going straight in.
It has to be straight, and then they say not to plant them deeper than the root collar.
Which is what, right there?
Which is about right there, yeah. So we'll see. That look right, or we need to go deeper?
No, that looks pretty good. It's touching the bottom right there.
How about the top?
So, yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
Want to get some, are you going to do plant tone?
There's potting soil.
Potting
right
soil,
there.
okay. So we'll try some plant tone and potting soil.
Now, am I just holding this just like that, and you're going to fill in?
Yeah. Did you have the taproot at the bottom? I thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you're supposed to mix that. Don't mix all potting soil because
Right.
it likes native soil too.
This native soil on this hillside is a mixture of clay and shale. So it's not the best soils, but the pine trees should do all right in it. A little sandy loam mixed in right there.
Good.
A little clay.
That'll be enough. It's just.
First one in. So these again are Scotch Pine, and I think you can look it up, and you can either shape these and give them a Christmas tree shape, or just let them grow, and they will get maybe 20,
I'll have to look it up.
20 to 30 feet tall. I just can't recall.
All right.
First
On
one
in.
in. Now we'll go down here to another hole. Beautiful day. We're hoping that little freeze we had over the weekend will be our last hard freeze. I think it got down to, what did we say, 20?
18 or 20. I think.
Today is March 14th, is that right? Yeah, 14th. So it was on the 11th, I guess, when it got really cold. But that was, we had really warm temperatures, and so this was kind of a cold weekend, but I'm not sure we've seen our last frost, but we wanted to get these in the ground. We've had them. I think that shipment came about a week ago, didn't it? So we'll at least get the pines in the ground today, and then come back up next week. Or maybe, yeah, we can come back tomorrow and maybe try the willow oaks.
Willow oaks like the loamy soil, right?
Yeah, the willow oaks probably will do really good down in the front part of the field below the pond dam. It's rather wet down through there, and right now we have, I don't know if you can see, elderberries. There's some that we have fenced in down there. There's like 9 or 10 elderberries, and then over there we planted below the dam in that little field. We planted 3 crab apples last year, Anyway, somewhere down along there, along that creek, we can probably expect those willow oaks to do good. I'm not sure where else on the property they would like.
Because they like a little moist.
They like
Little moist soil.
not really riparian, super wet soil, but they do like wet or damp soil. We'll read about it. And then how about the red mulberry? We'll have to read on those what they like. I'm thinking maybe over there in that field on the other side of the, or above the small pond, there's a big dead apple or an apple tree that's struggling. It's just really old. Been there many years, and so we'll probably take it out. But somewhere in there would be a good spot for a couple of those red mulberries, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Or a couple of the willow oaks.
And also up there above and behind the cabin is the field where we have kind of our orchard started. And in there we have 3 or 4 apples and maybe half dozen pear trees. So we could think about putting mulberry up there too, also. Tree number 2's in. All right.
So we got all 10 trees planted. Actually, we got 11 because we got a bonus. There was 1 extra in the pack. So that's done. Hopefully the deer will leave them alone, but we shall see about that. A few of them I had these tomato cages to go around. Hopefully that'll keep the deer away. Again, we shall see. The deer are very curious about things when you put new plants out. So we shall see. Wish us luck. Hope these little seedlings survive. See the deer right up there.